Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Anderson Softball Complex here at Misericordia University for today's non-conference matchup between the Moravian University team taking on the Misericordia Cougars. I'm Mike Slusser here with the starting lineup for Moravian is playing in center field. Or playing at third base, I'm sorry, will be at number 7, Holly Walter. The right fielder, number 16, is Sarah DeStefano. Batting third, the first baseman, Lindsay Gories. At catcher, number 32, Marcy Silberman. In left field, the number 14, Sage Snyder. The DP, number 55, Emily Silberman. At shortstop will be number 20, Elijah Elmore. Pitching, number 4, Maddie Cunningham. Center field, number 6 is Jessica Forder. And playing second base at the flex will be number 18, Haley Tanner. They'll be facing number 24, Sophia DeFebo, the junior. Has a 5.68 ERA, 0-2 on the year in 5 appearances, started 2 games. Given up 19 hits, 12 runs, 10 of them earned. Has walked just 3 and struck out 1. Holly Walter steps in. Walter, starting her 26th game of the year, is hitting .410 on the season. .22 runs scored, 5 doubles, 2 home runs. It is a chilly day today in Dallas. 46 degrees here as we get ready for the first pitch at 3:01 with the wind blowing in from left center field. First pitch of the game, right down the middle for strike 1. Second pitch on the inside corner, 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes from DeFebo. Line drive up the middle, base hit into center field. Walter on first base. That'll bring up Sarah DeStefano. Stefano, the right fielder, hitting .384 on the season. Corners come in, line drive grabbed at first base and stepping on first base. Great job there by Caitlin Henry getting the start at first base. Makes a great play there. Grabs that line drive, doubles off herself. So a double play, 1 unassisted. And the first pitch in for a strike to Lindsay Gories. That pitch inside. Gory's hitting .277 on the year. She's got 3 doubles, 2 triples. The number 3 hitter for Moravian swings and misses at a pitch down low. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the first. First pitch just misses on the outside corner, now 2-2. DeFebo sets. That's a fly ball into right field and just out of the reach of Russo. Couldn't get to that ball. It falls foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That pitch a little wild. I think she was just throwing it at me. Runs the count full, 3-2. Corey's digs in from the right side. And the 3-2 pitch. Line drive, ground ball to shortstop, throw across the diamond. And that will end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left. We head to the bottom of the first with no score. As we get ready to go to the bottom of the first, for Misericordia, Bridget Doherty will be in center field leading off. It'll be number 12, Gianna Russo, the first-year player, who will be batting second. Nikki Elliott, the junior, who at second base, bats third. The DP is number 32, Gianna Foreman, the first-year player. Batting fifth at third base will be number 23, Emma Griffin. At first base, it'll be Caitlin Henry, the senior, doing the catching, and batting seventh will be Emily Susan. Left field, number 16, is Lilo Garrett. And batting ninth will be the shortstop, number 3, Caitlin Slusser. That lineup will be facing the sophomore Maddie Cunningham. Cunningham on the year, a 2.81 ERA. This is her 14th start of the year. She's 8-4 on the year. As Doherty steps in. Runs up, takes the pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Doherty hitting .333 on the year, her 22nd start of the season. Runs up again, takes that one outside for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. That ball outside, 2-1. Doherty hitting .333 on the year. 24 singles, 2 RBIs. She scored 17 runs. Runs up, bunts, but bunts it foul. Now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Doherty takes that one outside. Now 3-2. She runs the count full. Cunningham has walked 17 in 84 innings of work this year. That was swing and a miss, and she struck her out. So Doherty goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gianna Russo. Russo hitting .345 on the year, her 21st start of the season. 6 doubles, 3 home runs. Takes that first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. That one misses off the outside corner, now 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. That pitch outside, 2 balls and 1 strike now on Russo. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Misericordia comes in this game 17-7 overall, 7-1 in the MAC Freedom Conference. They've won 7 games at home, 7 games on the road. Swing and a miss, she struck her out. So 2 strikeouts to get things started here for Cunningham. That'll bring Nikki Elliott to the plate. Elliott's 25th game of the year. Hitting just .267 this year, 4 doubles, a triple, and 3 home runs. She's knocked in 13 on the season. First pitch to her, swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. Little pop up to shortstop. Taken down easily there by Elmore. And that is the end of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We go to the second inning, no score. Getting ready to go to the top of the second here. No score. Misericordia and Moravian. Moravian 19-6 on the year. They're 3-1 on the road. 5-1 in the Landmark Conference. Marcy Silberman leading things off here for Moravian. Takes the first pitch in for a strike. That's a hard line drive foul down the left field line. No balls and 2 strikes. Pop up behind third base, falls foul harmlessly. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Foul back, right at me. I actually moved. Still no balls and 2 strikes. That ball fouled back. Still remains no balls and 2 strikes. Febo bangs the ball into her glove. Now with the 0-2 pitch, the 6th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball foul again down the left field line. Another foul ball over the third base dugout. A 9-pitch at bat without a ball so far. 7 straight foul balls here for Silberman. That ball misses on the outside corner. 1-2. Line drive fouled on the third baseline, goes underneath the tarp. So I go collect some balls. Foul that many balls off. Occasionally you run out. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. First batter of the inning here in the top of the second. Silberman has put together a strong 12-pitch at bat, and she fouls that one off as well. That's going to go out of play. Silberman on the year is hitting .439. She's got 4 doubles, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 8 runs scored. The 1-2 pitch is a fly ball into center field. It drops in for a single right in front of Doherty. So Silberman's on first after a long at-bat. That'll bring Sage Snyder to the plate. First pitch to Snyder on the outside corner for a strike. Misericordia brings it in at the corners. It's a pop-up behind second base. Elliott underneath it makes the play. 1 down now in the top of the second. No balls, no strikes. 1 out here with a runner on first base in the top of the second. That pitch in for a strike. Pitch of Silverman is fouled off. Emily Silberman hitting .342 on the year. This is her 25th start of the season. She's got 4 home runs. Takes that pitch just outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That ball grounded to third base. Over to second for 1. Elliott turns, throws to first. Got her for the double play. 2 double plays now for Misericordia in 2 innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left. We head to the bottom of the second. No score. So we head to the bottom of the second inning. And it brings Gianna Foreman to the plate. Foreman hitting .360 on the year, 20th start of the season. Had her first home run of the season against Wilkes on Sunday afternoon. Fouls that one back at me. That time a piece actually came at me. One of the clips from the fence came flying at me that time. They like to foul balls back directly at my face. No balls, one strike. That pitch misses a little high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Foreman digs in from the right side, the first-year player. Takes that pitch low and inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1. Strike just on the inside corner now. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Wind blowing directly in from center field. High pop-up. Nice play made there by the catcher, Silverman, right in front of the Greyhounds' dugout. That'll bring Griffin to the plate. Junior Emma Griffin hits a ground ball to shortstop. Has some problems getting out of the box, though, and then the throw over to first in time. So now, Caitlin Henry comes to the plate. Henry pops that one foul towards the Misericordia dugout and over the Misericordia dugout. Henry's 3rd start of the year. She's hitting .167 on the season. 2 for 12. Takes that ball outside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So both teams have faced the minimum as we've been through 2. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We head to the top of the 3rd. Still no score. No balls, no strikes. As we get started here in the top of the 3rd, no score on the board. Doherty's given up 2 singles. One hard up the middle and one of the bloop variety, but both have been wiped out by double plays. As that ball just misses for ball one. Jayla Edwards steps in. That piss misses as well. 2 balls, no strikes. That ball on the outside corner, 2-1. That ball fouled off down the right field line, hits the top of the fence and goes out of play. Elmore's hitting .348 on the year. She's got 3 doubles, 11 RBIs. That ball outside, runs the count full. The leadoff hitter's gotten on in both innings for the Greyhounds. Called strike 3. Struck her out looking. That'll bring Maddie Cunningham, the pitcher, to the plate. Cunningham hitting .222 on the year. 8 of 36. She has 2 RBIs. Takes the first pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Off-speed pitch. Now no balls and 2 strikes on Cunningham. There's a fly ball into center field. Cruising in on it and making the play is Doherty. Two outs. That'll bring Jessica Forder to the plate. Forder hitting .333 on the year. Takes that ball way outside. The 1-0 pitch. That one misses just outside. Puts 2-0 now. As DeFebo takes a little bit of a walk behind the circle. Now pounds the ball into her glove. She's ready with the 2-0 pitch. That's a fly ball into left center field. Carried a little bit out there, but the play is made by Lilo Garrett, and that will end the top of the third. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We move to the bottom of the third, no score. Leading off here at the bottom of the third, Emily Sujan. Hitting .357 on the year for the sophomore. Her 5th start of the season. Misses that one outside of the first pitch. Checked her landing foot there, did Cunningham, after that pitch. Something didn't feel right. The 1-0 pitch. That one's outside as well, 2-0. That ball in for a strike, 2-1 now. On Suchan. Just ground ball to first base. Easy scoop and play there for Gories. First out of the inning. It'll bring Lilo Garrett to the plate. Garrett just hitting .071. She's just 1 for 14 on the year. Takes that pitch, just misses her. I don't know how she got her back leg out of the way of that. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes, one out here in the bottom of the third, no score between Moravian and Misericordia. That ball's high now, 2-0. That pitch on the outside corner, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Line drive foul. Over to the Moravian dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That ball fouled back and out of play. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Third strikeout for Cunningham. It'll bring Caitlin Slusser to the plate. Slusser 0 for 2 on the year. 0 for 1 on the year, actually. Has scored 2 runs. He's played mainly as a pinch runner, only her 7th appearance of the season. That ball fouled back. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That ball is fouled over the top of the Moravian dugout. Makes it 1-2 now on Slusser. That ball outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball's inside. Runs the count full now to Slusser. Misericordia, shortstop, steps in. Hits a fly ball into right field. It's going to get over the right fielder's head. Heading for second is Slusser. The throw is in, and she slides in safely with a double. First hit of the season for Caitlin Slusser. And she's on second base now with 2 outs for Bridget Doherty. Doherty steps in. Shows bunt. Swings the first pitch and misses. 0-1 to the Misericordia leadoff hitter. Doherty stays back that time, doesn't run up for the slap. Now it's no balls and 2 strikes. Fouls that one back. Runs up on that one, takes it outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. That ball is in for a called strike 3, and that is the end of the third. No runs, 1 hit. Runner left on second base. As we head to the top of the fourth, it is at 0-0. Top of the lineup for Moravian. It'll be number 7, Holly Walter, that'll lead things off. Walter singled in the first. She was wiped out, though, in a line drive double play when DeStefano hit one right at Henry. Grounds that ball foul down the third base line. One of 3 Greyhounds that are hitting over 400 on the year. Takes that pitch on the outside corner for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The Holly Walter leading off here in the top of the fourth. DeFeo tries to get her to chase. Misses a little too far outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to third base. Bobbled for a second. The throw over to first, though, as Griffin throws her out. 1 out now here in the top of the fourth. Sarah DeStefano steps in. She had a line drive to first base her first time up, hitting into a double play. She's hitting just .384 on the year. That ball outside. 1-0. Ground ball foul down the third baseline. One ball, 1 strike now on the Greyhounds right fielder. That ball low, Bounces in there, 2-1. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Nice play made there. DeFebo almost got knocked over by it. She got her footing back, throws it over to first. Two outs now. That'll bring Gories to the plate. That ball is low. She grounded out to short her first time up. DeFebo has faced just the minimum so far, with 2 double plays. That ball is low. 2-0. Corey's hitting 277 on the year. 2-0 pitch. That one misses low and inside. And now the first 3-0 count run by either team in this game. That ball's low, ball 4. So DeFebo walks her on 4 pitches. First walk of the game. For the Cougar Junior. That ball is high. 1-0. So 5 straight balls now from DeFebo. Now ground ball towards the hole. Susser made the sliding play at shortstop, but nowhere to throw. It'll be an infield single for Silberman. So 2 on, 2 outs. That brings Sage Snyder to the plate. Snyder popped out to short or to second base her first time. She pops that one up as well. Henry's going to make this play though at first, and that is the end of the 4th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left as we head to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Getting ready to start the bottom of the 4th. It'll be Russo, Elliott, and Foreman due up for the Cougars. Cunningham's give up just 1 hit. And now it's Gianna Russo that steps in. Cougar right fielder struck out her first time up. First-year player takes that ball a little high for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball outside, now 2-0 on Russo. That ball's popped up foul towards the Cougar dugout and lands on top of the Cougar dugout. 2-1 now on Russo. Two and one on Russo, leading off here in the bottom of the fourth. It's been a pitcher's duel so far. Both pitchers, well, one facing 2 over the minimum and one facing 1 over the minimum. Russo runs it to 3-1. That ball is high for ball 4. So the leadoff base runner for the Cougars. That'll bring Nicky Elliott to the plate. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. Elliott grounded out to shorter first time up. There's a fly ball into left field. Camping underneath it and making the play is Snyder. Elliott's retired. That'll bring Gianna Foreman to the plate. Foreman hitting .360 on the year. Takes that ball high for ball 1. Gianna Russo on first base. And here's a fly ball into right field. It's back between the two of them. The second baseman out to make the play. That's Tanner that makes the catch, and Foreman's retired. That'll bring Emma Griffin to the plate. Griffin grounded out to short her last time up. Spencer Cordy has been unable to move that leadoff base runner Russo over here with 2 outs. That ball in the outside corner for a strike. Griffin waggles the bat. Now back off. No balls, 1 strike. That ball is inside now, 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. So Griffin goes down swinging. And at the end of 4, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the top of the 5th. Still no score. Emily Silberman leads things off here for Moravian as we get started in the top of the fifth. Silberman had a single in the second. She pops this one straight up in the air. Henry chases it with the wind, comes down with it, and makes the play. So to bring Elmore to the plate. Elmore struck out her first time up. That ball in the outside corner. 0-1. That ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. That ball is grounded softly to third base across the diamond, and a nice throw there from Griffin. 2 outs. That'll bring the pitcher Cunningham to the plate. Cunningham flew out to center last time up. The ball just misses high. 1-0. Ground ball at third base, picked there and thrown across by Griffin. 2 putouts for her. As we have no runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. We head to the bottom of the fifth, still no score. Ready to start the bottom of the fifth here. Still no score between Moravian and Misericordia. It's been a pitcher's duel between Sophia DePevo and Maddie Cunningham. Caitlin Henry will lead things off for the Cougars. Henry struck out her first time up in the second inning. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. That ball outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here. Henry leads off. Fouls that ball off. Brings things to 1-2. Fouled off at the plate on the check swing. 1-2 on Caitlin Henry. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Henry goes down for the second time, once looking and once swinging. It'll bring Emily Sujan up to the plate. Down the right field line, just fair. Sujan digging for second base. The throw in is not in time. So get a pinch runner for Sujan. So Olivia Hull will go out to pinch run. The 9th time she's coming to pinch run this year. Brings Lilo Garrett to the plate. Ooh, that ball hits her right on the leg on a cold day. That one stings a little extra with it 46 degrees and the wind blowing in at you. Runners on first and second now with one out. That'll bring Caitlin Slusser to the plate. Slusser doubled her last time up. Garrett walks it off. Tries to lay down a bunt. Fouls it off. No balls, one strike. Shortens the bunt again. Misses with the pitch, 1-1. Walter charging hard from third base. That went high, 2-1. That ball high, 3-1. Garrett on first after being hit by a pitch. Olivia Hull is pinch running for Emily Sujan, who doubled the lead as the second batter in this inning. That bunt down to first base. Moves the runners up. Sacrifice is good. And now runners on second and third with 2 outs. That'll bring Bridget Doherty to the plate. She's 0 for 2 in this game with 2 strikeouts. Runs up, slaps at the ball, and fouls it off. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 5th, runners on second and third. Doherty fouls that one off. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on second and third, still no score here. Called strike 3. Daugherty strikes out for the 3rd time today. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left as we head to the top of the 6th. Still no score. As we get ready to stop at the top of the 6th. Still no score here between Moravian and Misericordia on a chilly afternoon here in Dallas, PA. Jessica Forder leading things off. Forder flew out to left field their last time up. That ball misses outside. One ball, no strikes. That ball is high. 2-0. It's a fly ball down the right field line, running to the fence, and it falls harmlessly to the ground. 1 strikeout, 1 walk for DeFebo in this game. She's given up 3 hits. In those 5 shutout innings. Ground ball back up the middle. Bounces off of Slusser. She can't make the play. Tries to throw it over to first. That'll be an error on the Cougar shortstop. So E6. We'll get a pinch runner here for the Greyhounds. As Amaya Zettelmoyer will come on to run. Walter hits a fly ball to center field, getting out there, but landing down to the glove of Daugherty. Makes a nice play in center field, and that's 1 out now. That'll bring Sarah DeStefano to the plate. Stefano 0 for 2 in this game. She grounded back to the pitcher, and she lined into a double play in the first inning. There's a fly ball into center field. Daugherty cruises underneath that one and makes the play. So back-to-back flyouts to center field. 2 outs, runner on first base. It'll be Lindsay Gories to the plate. Gorey's grounded out to short to end the first, and she walked in the fourth. That pitch is low. Runner takes off for second base. The throw to second goes into center field. But it'll be just a stolen base for Zettelmoyer. She left too early, so she'll get out. So that is the end of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and none left. We head to the bottom of the 6th, still no score.
Off the bottom of the 6th for the Cougars, number 12, Gianna Russo.
Gianna Russo will lead things off here for the Cougars. She led off with a walk in the 4th inning, but was stranded on first base. Only 1 runner in this game has reached third. Popped up behind the plate. Falls over our head. On the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. That ball's fouled off. Fouled off again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive, base hit into right field. Yes. So Russo's another leadoff base runner. The second time she's been a leadoff base runner. That'll bring Nikki Elliott to the plate. Pops straight up into the air. Coming in and making the play is Gorey's. It'll bring Gianna Foreman to the plate. Foreman fouled out to the catcher first up. Now she hits a base hit into left field. Runners will go station to station as runners on first and second now with 1 out. And it brings Emma Griffin to the plate. Haley McMenamin comes in as the pinch runner. For Foreman, that'll bring Emma Griffin to the plate. Swing and a miss, the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners on first and second here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Still no score between Moravian and Misericordia. Ground ball to first base. That'll move the runners over. There'll be runners on second and third now with 2 outs. Chris Blum is going to bring Caitlin Reddling off the bench. Reddling hitting .446 on the year. Her 25th game of the year, her first appearance as a pinch hitter this season. She's got 6 home runs, 22 RBIs, 7 doubles. Josh Baltz out to talk to his infield. So the meeting at the mound breaks up. They circled around the circle. Reddling steps in. Swing and a miss at the first pitch. That ball outside, 1-1. That ball's outside, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on second and third here with no score in the bottom of the 6th inning. Caitlin Reddling pinch hitting. Fouls that one back, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Outside. So 3 balls, 2 strikes on Caitlin Reddling pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 6th, with runners on second and third and 2 outs. That ball misses outside. Reddling will go to first. That'll load the bases up for Caitlin Henry. So Shusheng will come up. Reddling pinch hit for Henry. My fingers were shaking at the time. I didn't get around to, running down the right one. That ball high and outside. That ball inside almost hit her. Might wanted to take that one, even as cold as it is, and get the run home. So 2 balls, no strikes. That ball misses inside, now 3-0 on Emily Sushing. Sushing had a double her last time up. Olivia Hull pinch running for her was stranded on third base still. Now the 3-0 pitch. That pitch right down the middle, 3-1. That ball in for a strike, 3-2. Line drive right at the shortstops, Elmore, and that will end the sixth. The Cougars leave them loaded and no runs. They had 2 hits as we head to the top of the seventh. No score. So Alexa McHugh will come on in relief for just the second time. The Mac Freedom Pitcher of the Week has an 0.73 ERA on the season. She's 8-2. She's given up 7 runs in 67 innings. 7 walks and 85 strikeouts. So Lindsay Goris comes in. McHugh's first pitch to her right down the middle for strike 1. That ball is low, 1-1. Line drive up the middle, base hit. So leadoff base runner here for the Greyhounds in the top of the 7th. DeFebo gave up 3 hits, walked 1. She struck out 1, did not allow a run in 6 innings of work. Swing and a miss at the first pitch there from Silberman. Silberman's 2 for 2 in this game. She's got 2 of the 4 hits for the Greyhounds. Fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Popped up, out of play again. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, she struck her out. Silberman goes down swinging. That'll bring Snyder to the plate.
For the Greyhounds, number 14, Sage Snyder.
Sage Snyder, 0 for 2 in this game. She popped out to second base and she grounded out to shortstop. First pitch is a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Tries to lay down a bunt. It's popped up. Redling can't get to it. I'll make it 1-1. Fouled off. That ball just misses, 2-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. 2 strikeouts now from McHugh, who's got 2 outs.
Now batting for the Greyhounds, number 55.
It'll be Emily Silberman to the plate. Emily 0 for 2 in this game. Weak ground ball that ends up fair. And then Redling steps on the base while slipping. And that will end at the top of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, still no score. Maddie Cunningham stays in the circle here for Moravian for the bottom of the 7th inning. Leo Gare to lead things off. 0 for 1 in this game. She was hit by a pitch in the 5th. A ball in for strike 1. Swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch. That ball on the outside corner struck her out. Garrett goes down looking. That'll bring Caitlin Slesser to the plate. Slesser to double in the 3rd. Had a sacrifice bunt in the 5th. That ball outside. Fouls that one back. That ball is popped up. Hits a car, hits another car. One ball, two strikes. Ground ball foul. Some soccer stills shut off there in front of Andy Loughnane by Darty in the on deck circle there. So one ball, two strikes, one out. As Caitlin Slessor steps in here with no score here in the bottom of the seventh. That ball up and in, 2-2. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. Second strikeout of the inning for Cunningham. They'll bring Bridget Darty to the plate. Darty is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts in this game against Cunningham. Steps up, slaps that one over the top of the Misericordia dugout. Runs up, shows bunt. Doesn't pull it back, and now it's 0-2. Ground ball speared by the third baseman. Walter throws it over to first, and we're heading to extra innings. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We head to the eighth. No score. So Tanner's going to go in for Silberman. And Elmore will lead things off for the Greyhounds.
Leading off the top of the eighth for the Greyhounds, number 20, Ajayla Elmore.
Alexa McHugh in her second inning of work. Ball in for strike one after Elmore shortened to bunt. Shortens again and just speared out of the air. Nice play by Griffin. So to bring Maddie Cunningham to the plate. It's a high fly ball down the left field line. Going foul and at the edge that time. Griffin cannot make the play before she goes into the fence. No balls, one strike, one out. Another bunt. That one's foul. And now 0-2. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. That'll bring Jessica Forder to the plate. Forder reached on an error last time, huh? That ball is high. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Two and one. That ball low. 3-1. And that ball misses outside. So a rare walk for McHugh. That'll bring Walter to the plate. So with runners on first and second, Walter, who singled in the first, she's 1 for 3 today. Swing and a miss, the first pitch from McHugh. That ball is high. 1-1. Here's a pop-up into short right field. On to make the catch is Russo. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. So Gianna Russo will lead things off. Doherty starts on second base. Here in extra innings, still no score between Moravian and Misericordia. The first game of a doubleheader. Swing and a miss by Russo. Russo singled her last time up. She walked in the 4th. 1 for 2 in this game. Lays down a bunt. Good sacrifice. It'll bring Nikki Elliott to the plate. So everybody in for Moravian. The outfielders play close. The infielders play in as well. Runner on third, 1 out. First pitch to Elliott, inside for ball 1. Fly ball into left field. Is it deep enough? We're going to find out. Coming to the plate. The throw is in, and sliding in with a game-winning run is Richard Doherty, and a 1-0 victory here in Game 1 for Misericordia. A great pitching performance for Matty Cunningham. Just gives up a sac, bunt, and a sacrifice fly here in the bottom of the 8th to make a 1-0 win for Misericordia. Game 2 is coming up in just a bit.